My name is Haley Wright, and welcome to another edition of Emerging Issuer. Joining us in the studio today is Robin Relph, the Chief Executive Officer of Buckingham Exploration Incorporated, a company that trades on the over-the-counter bulletin board in the U.S. under the symbol BUKX. But before we start the interview, here's a little information on the company. Buckingham Exploration is an exploration stage company whose principal business is the acquisition and exploration of mineral resources. The company focuses on the exploration of uranium properties in North America. Recently, the company announced that it has completed an agreement with Proteus Mining Limited to acquire several Colorado subsidiaries, for which they made a total payment of $1,590,000 plus 3 million shares of Buckingham Exploration. The successful conclusion of this deal has made Buckingham one of the largest holders of mineral rights in the uranium exploration claims in the areas of Colorado. The claims are grouped into 6 separate properties, which each property consisting of a varying number of uranium claims. Virtually all of the properties have been previously owned, drilled, or worked on by one of the major uranium companies that operated in the area during the last uranium boom that took place in the late 70s and early 80s. These companies include Union Carbide, Cypress Mining, Urania, Westinghouse, and Cotter Corporation. Welcome to Emerging Issuer, Robin.
Thank you, Haley. And we're very excited to have just completed our second acquisition in central Colorado. And you're right, it's particularly significant that all the properties were previously worked on by major corporations in the 70s and 80s when the uranium price was just $3 or $4 a pound.
Well, Robin, what is the price now, and how important is the need for uranium exploration?
The price of uranium is now around $75 a pound, after touching an all-time high of around $140. There's going to be a growing need for power around the globe to supply the expanding world population, accompanied by the rapid growth in the economies of China and India. Therefore, it is very important that new sources of uranium are found for clean power and to wean the world of carbon emissions.
Great, Robin. Now, I noticed that most of your claims are located within close proximity of the Cotter uranium mill located in Canyon City. How important is that, and what were the results of your recent drill program on your first property acquisition?
That's well spotted, Haley. The Cotter mill is one of only 4 or 5 mills able to process uranium ore in the United States and is currently being refurbished. It is of tremendous advantage to be near a mill, and you're talking about 50 miles by paved road. But that's a few years out. We have not yet released all the results of our last drill program, where we had 2 drills operating on our High Park property. But we had acquired the results of an earlier drill program carried out by Cypress Mining. And you can assume that those results will be duplicated, which is really very encouraging.
Definitely. Now, in your press release, you stated that Buckingham had decided not to acquire several claim blocks, notably the Kenosha Pass claims, which were part of the original option agreement. What was the reason for that?
Good question, Haley. Kenosha Pass is in quite an inaccessible location, and our initial due diligence led us to believe that we were better off concentrating on the Relph front deposits, focusing on the Tallahassee conglomerates. Whilst we don't own it, the Hansen Pit is a 30 million pound deposit that has been discovered within the stream sediment, and it's therefore quite possible that another similar discovery could be made, hopefully on some of our claims.
Now, Robin, this is my last question here. This is primarily for our viewers out there. Why should the investment community stand up and take notice of Buckingham Exploration?
Well, Haley, we've just announced a substantial increase in the size of our exploration property in central Colorado, where we believe that we may be on the verge of discovering a significant deposit. We have also managed to build a management team that has extensive experience and expertise in the areas of geology, geophysics, surveying, and staking. Our objective is to continue to identify and stake properties of merit and to add value to those properties through further exploration. Energy resources worldwide are being depleted on a daily basis. By focusing on finding new uranium deposits, Buckingham Exploration is providing an alternative and clean energy source for today and tomorrow.
Great, Robin. Thank you very much for joining us today.
Thank you.
For more information on Buckingham Exploration, go to their website, www.buckinghamexploration.com. Well, that's it for me, Haley Wright. Until the next edition of Emerging Issuer, we'll see you soon.